Hey, all my awesome subscribers and YouTubers, thanks so much. My name is Jewel for joining me today for a check of the weather for the lower 48. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click the bell and check off all to get all the latest in weather news, forecasts, watches, warnings, and anything that may be coming your way. Today, of course, is Friday the 13th. How about that? 2019. Moving right along for today. If you watched yesterday's forecast, I sneaked in there when I showed you severe weather that Florida may have some for today, and yes, indeed it does, and that's what I'm starting off with. Thunderstorms capable of damaging wind gusts and also tornadoes are possible over northern Florida and southeast Georgia, mainly this evening into tonight. You can see it's a 2, but that's up. Now, a little bit higher to the north and the south. Wherever you see this light green, this is rain with a very slight chance of a thunderstorm. That also goes for western Washington State and northwestern Oregon. Now, the chance of a tornado happening, well, it is up to 5% instead of 2%. 5% for this area of northern Florida and southeast Georgia, 2% to the south and 2% to the north. Now, the gusty downdraft winds is up to 15% for the same area in northern Florida and southeast Georgia, with a 5% chance to the north and the south. Now, this is for severe thunderstorms only on this map. Now, this is around 7 p.m. this evening. You can see where the more severe ones are popping up now. What we're looking for, though, is what they call bows in the clouds, okay? And what that does is we'll move up to around 11 p.m. tonight. You can see, I call them hooks, wherever these little areas are that kind of hook around like this. This is where tornadoes make up and move with these systems out and across. You can see we do have some right in this area here. And as we look up a little further to the north, not too much going on, but I would say as this is looking now, we'll blow this up just a little bit and bring it down. Anywhere in these areas, there is a possibility that one could make up. I think this will go all the way over to Jacksonville. Of course, these things are going to move on offshore, but this is what it's looking like. So anywhere from Augusta all the way down to Jacksonville over towards Tallahassee, anywhere in these areas, folks, right in here, you need to be aware because you could have some severe weather later this evening going through tonight. Here's a check of the NDFD map. I'm just going to set this on loop and let it loop through and tell you what to expect for today through Sunday. Heavy snow in the mountains of the Pacific Northwest and Intermountain West. Showers and rain. Freezing, nasty rain over parts of the southeast and the Appalachians. And wet, wintry, and windy for tomorrow in the northeast with lake effect snow showers possible late tomorrow afternoon. Now, as we take a look at the 12K near surface reflectivity NAM map, this is good for the next 3 days. This map courtesy of Tropical Tidbit, and this is what it's looking like. I'm going to just turn it on, let it roll, and you guys will be able to see what's going on as I tell you what's making up. We got a stream of Pacific moisture. Now, it's accompanied by several Pacific disturbances, and it's going to produce some snow across the Cascades, Sierra Nevada, and the northern and central Rockies today right through the weekend. Now, snow totals will be heavy, and the highest elevations with snow being measured in feet in parts of these mountain ranges. Now, the National Weather Service has issued winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories across the higher elevations of the West that will continue into the weekend. So if you're planning on going skiing out in these areas, You might want to check your forecast before you go. Now, as an upper level trough dives south into the south central U.S., we have a surface low pressure system, and it's going to strengthen in the Gulf of Mexico. This storm will tap into the Gulf of Mexico and Atlantic moisture, causing showers to increase in coverage, eventually overspreading the southeast today. Now, severe weather, as I've just showed you, was possible across northern Florida and southern Georgia, also a little bit of southern South Carolina for this afternoon into the nighttime hours. As we go a little bit to the north, further north, we got sub-freezing temperatures in the southern and central Appalachians. That's going to set up for areas of rain and nasty freezing rain, folks. Now, the potentially icy conditions for today will go right through early afternoon, and there is winter weather advisories from western North Carolina to the Appalachians bordering the Mason-Dixon line. Now, this storm's going to strengthen, folks, and then it's going to track up the eastern seaboard by tonight and reach the northeast tomorrow. Rain is looking like what's going to be the primary precipitation type across much of the northeast. Northern New England will briefly start out as snow or a wintry mix this afternoon before it changes over to all rain by tonight. Now, rainfall totals can be in excess of 1 inch. It's likely for areas along and east of I-95. Lake effect snow showers are going to form for some people downwind of the lakes if you're living in any of these areas as the cold temperatures and brisk northwest winds return, and some accumulating snowfall is likely with locally heavy snow amounts possible in some of these bands. Now, as we take a look at the regular GFS average precipitation map here, this, of course, is a courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. I have it set on the 23rd of December. I know a lot of people are going to be traveling. This is still a ways out. It could change, but we've been doing this, so let's just see how it plays out. This is on Monday, the 23rd of December. You can see where the snow is in Virginia, parts of Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey. Some of New York is this big old low, pushes off the coast. We have more systems coming in, of course, from the west over in this area. We're up to Christmas Eve at the 12Z run. And here we are on Christmas Day. This is what it's looking like. Got some snow out here in parts of Utah, parts of Colorado, New Mexico. It's got a mixture of everything. Also in Arizona, you guys got a mixture of stuff. Looking like maybe possibly parts of upper and lower Michigan off the lakes here. You're going to get some snow bands coming in off here. We'll move on across. Heavy, heavy snow in this area right in here. As you can see, going down from north to south as this low is pushing through here. Rain, 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 rain. A lot of folks are looking pretty good for travel, but it's going to be cold. You can see where the cold line ends all the way, parts of from mid to northern New Jersey, everybody up in this area, New York, Massachusetts, Maine, Long Island, moving across to portions of Ohio and Indiana, Illinois, right on up and through. You guys are going to be cold, cold, cold as a warm-up starts here as this precipitation gets in with this low that's coming up from the south. It mixes with this low, and this is where this nasty snow begins over here. And now we're on the 26th, and you can see the snow is heavy, heavy in these areas here. So that's what Christmas Eve and Christmas is looking like as of now. We'll check it out again tomorrow with the good Lord's will. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate everything you guys do for me so very much, and I love you all. Everybody have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Be aware of that severe weather that can happen down in these areas for this evening and tonight. Peace, love, and kindness to all, and thanks so much for watching.